Hey there, funeral goers. Welcome. Let me make sure my face hasn't melted. Okay, yeah, we're good. Uh, a thing we can only say is a real threat on this stream. Hi. Welcome. So today we're gonna be taking a little break from Souls because we got that robot itch in us. So we're gonna be going back in because we never did properly do a playthrough of this on stream to Armored Core 6. We have beaten the game before, but that was before the first patches hit. So we're interested to see how different, I guess, some of the weapons and bosses feel. Because I know a couple of them definitely got hit. With all that said, we're going to jump into it right now. We will be letting cutscenes play out properly. So for anyone who hasn't played this game before, you are more than welcome to get your first experience through that. Although we would recommend picking it up and playing it yourself, of course, as always. With that said, we're just gonna jump right into it, I do think, tonight. So, I'll see you on the other side, and we'll infiltrate Rubicon together, okay? Alright, let me hit this BRB and suck in my tentacles, and I'll see you on the main game page. Hi! I feel really low compared to usual. Like, I don't mean audio-wise, I mean on the screen. Hold on. No. Let me move. Let me move the thing I want to move. Stupid. What are you, dumb? I gotta lock all this in to even move myself, because it hates me. Ah! It's not letting me move myself. I'm naked now. That was an accident. That was part of the swimsuit toggle. You ignore that. You didn't see that. That's not supposed to happen. Hi guys. Alright. So this is our first time, like we said, on the main screen, playing this game since way back before the first patch. We had already finished it before the first patch went through. So a lot's gonna have changed. Uh our So a lot's changed. I still think we're going to kind of obliterate a good chunk of it, but at least in a try or two. But we'll see. Some of the later stuff in this game does get a bit more serious, and we are very rusty. Changed a lot in the new patch. I don't know anything about what you're doing. Don't worry. They just patched the game for the first time. Like, really? I wasn't even. That was accidental. Why the fuck did they patch this game recently? Like, what is there to patch even at this point? Like, you just changing stuff to change stuff? Time to get to work, 621. PvP was fucked? Oh, okay, that's not real. I don't have to think about that. It's fake. Wow, 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 wow. Big eyeball in the sky. That thing that we won't see again until the very end of the game. Game mode open. RIP. You gotta re-verify your files. Good luck. Wow. For how cool this intro sequence actually is. You did beat at least one playthrough. Um, I streamed it once on a birthday stream, I think, on stream. I did beat the entirety of the game, like through and through, back when it first launched. But that was before any of the boss adjustments or weapon buffs and nerfs. So, this is going to be a very different playthrough to that one. It should actually, unironically, be an overall smoother experience, I think. Because I know a lot of their changes were to, like, lowering problem bosses' HP and tracking and raising, a lot of weapons damage and ammo. Alright, let's see how much I remember. There's the dash. There's the burst. Ian consumption. Only major change, remember, linear rifles were buffed, and the one near the end of the game was nerfed slightly. Okay. Oh my. Alright. So. Let's get going. This is the first mission, so it's kind of a joke, but targeting. Use your camera and then fire. Whoop. Hold targeting. I don't know if I call the stun needle near the end of the game. More like midway. I know it did get nerfed immediately in the first patch though. It's one of those ones where it got nerfed as it should have been. But it did get nerfed as it needed to be, frankly. But it wasn't like, it's not like it's useless now. Like a level of nerf. I really did not want to lock onto that guy. Forgot I only have a little baby punch right now on that button. Okay. I have my knife, and that's it. All right, repair kits. Yep, press up on the D-pad. Hold on, I gotta check something. Sound setting. I don't think it's coming through for you guys, but I am getting a very slight echo on my end. All right. Wah. There we go. Here we go. Back down in. For the first time in well over a year, I think, at this point. Wow. Recent patch also busts every piece of the starter AC. That's pretty nice. Maybe we won't get domed by the stupid helicopter at the beginning of the game as easily. All I gotta remember is do the dash boot, the like hard dash, and just hit it in the head with the sword as many times as I can. Still trouble with the intracopter. Yeah, No, it can get you. Especially because it's the main part of its difficulty is sometimes it just leaves the arena and refuses to come back into the arena. Bah, don't care. Die, child. Wah. Alright. Access. 2 files failed to validate. Now I gotta patch all 36 games. Oof. Yeah, we're on the, I think, PS4 version on PS5 right now. Just because it when I tried to transfer over some of my old FromSoft games, they didn't transfer my files between versions. So I was like, I guess I'll just leave the PS4 version on my PC then. On my PlayStation then. Wow, you are deeply unaware. What? Hey. G7 Hakra. Hello, Red Gun. He's dead. He's ranked 22D in the arena. And he got owned by the Introcopter. Actually, he got owned before that even. Oh no. A couple of guys are trying to shoot me from over there. Crazy. Anyway. Hi. Am I really though? Would I really say I'm outnumbered? Problem solved. Pick up this boy. Monkey Gordo. License expires in 15 days. Imagine if your character was called Monkey Gordo. Whee! And we're in. If I remember right, we want to access this, then immediately dodge behind that building over to the far wall. We'll see how good my memory here is. Oh, that motherfucker. Every time. He's still outside of it. You are now witnessing the problem with this boss fight firsthand. He is still outside of the arena. Game. Okay. Yeah, I know, Walter. There we go. I love that this entire fight is just chasing a guy who stays too close to the edge of the arena so that you can't melee him at all. I didn't even know I had a repair yet left. Alright, there we go. License code Raven. License code extracted from an AC wreck in the contaminated city. Contains the pilot's registration data. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Rank F. Affiliation independent. License expires in 3 days. I like, by the way, that this is the one that works for him and it expires in 3 days. But he really didn't want to be called Monkey Gordo. Time to learn about souls. I mean coral. You ever just make an entire region of space unlivable, killing every single thing in it?
However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn.
Here we go.
Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
To stoke the fire. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you to Samantha Casas for the follow. Alright, here we go.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring
Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. I don't know when Twitch instituted that.
mercenary support system.
But I guess it's our affiliate anniversary or whatever. I'm just here to blow up robots. We're now Raven. No one will ever call us this except for Air. Everyone's just gonna call us nicknames that they decided on.
This notification follows restoral of access privileges.
Hi, Allmine.
Allmind provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries.
How's the armor coming? I still need to play this. Good. We just beat the cope chopper. The wall that doesn't let you into the video game. Alright. Yeah, the filter copter, that was it. No. Training. So we do have to do the I'm not gonna pay attention to what's said in here because none of it matters. But we do have to do these because this gets you free parts. There we go. Wah! You know you can missile lock multiple enemies at once? a thing we told you in the previous mission? Not cool, bro. You should have died in one hit, like a real man. Like a real mecha grunt woulda. Click down to scan. Scan shows you where enemies are located on the map, as well as certain other important items. I will constantly forget about this over the course of this playthrough and probably will not use it. Oh, that's it. Rinsed it too fast. It's good to see I still, like, remember how to move, at the very least. Alright. Now, I think... Yes, we only have the difference in options, so we get more rounds for less damage that fires slower, quicker. Okay. That doesn't really matter. And that's it for now, so let's just go into missions. Clean up. This is just kill a few guys in the starter room. So that's going to be an easy one.
It's an open call from the Arquebus Group, one of the extraplanetary corporate forces. To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the
I do always forget how many, like...
The operation will take place in grid 135.
When people always talk about how long Chapter 3 is, but 1 is also, like, really long. They do a lot of working into it.
Grid 135 is a key foothold in Arquebus's efforts.
Like, we gotta do these. We gotta do, punching the test pilot. We gotta climb the wall. We gotta do the dam. We gotta do the mine walker, I think. I can't remember if what its actual name is. And then we gotta do the Bartandalus Balphaeus. I couldn't remember Balphaeus, so I'm just like, whatever. Fucking the villain of Final Fantasy 13 is close enough, I guess. Let's smoke these and get some cash.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay.
Commence mission. Wipe out the Dafeng MT squad.
Da Feng. Prepare to die. Barthandel has filtered a lot of people hard. In both video games we're talking about.
What'd I say? Looks like the Arquebus Group hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send the Vespers. Intercepting! Just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 621.
There we go.
Focus your fire!
Ba ba da 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 da.
That Murphy's tearing through us. Damn it. Arquebus really scored this time.
Hi. Yeah, that's fine.
Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them.
There we go. Goodbye, child. Have fun falling to your death. Ratioed. You got it, boss. I'll throw myself off a cliff for you. You got it, Walter. Easy enough. It is your first, like, actual mission. The next one has a little bit more going on.
This is a notification.
Hi, all mine.
Mercenary support system. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your return to mercenary activities has been acknowledged, restoring access to the parts shop.
Yay! We now buy stuff. Alright. Training mission. Hit this up real quick. Time to learn about combat fundamentals. A thing I will listen to. Oh, this is one of those shield ones. With the laser rifle. Okay. God, this thing just does no fucking damage. I was never a fan of this gun. Even for all of its range. You know that you can use a shield. There we go. Did you know that you can assault boost? There we go. Problem solved. I think this gets you access to the laser rifle you used in that mission, but I'm not really a fan of that one, so I don't think we're gonna be using it. Yeah, there it is. All right. We can now buy a second missile set, or we can get a second gun. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up for now. We're gonna pick up a rocket launcher. And then we're probably gonna save for we might just want to pick up the Melander head actually. Yeah. And I'm not gonna use this. All right, the next thing we'll do is pick up the six missile launcher backpack. I got a job for you, 621. Hey, Donphone.
The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city.
I see, I see.
The city itself has no strategic value. We cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey.
Mm-hmm.
Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty easy.
Awarded for destroying their MTs.
Ah, yes, that's what it is.
Weakened.
So every guy you kill in this gives you bonus money.
Consider it an opportunity to prove yourself.
Alright.
Press us, mercenaries.
Yes, sir. You got it, Mr. Balaam.
Doesn't care who does this job. As long as it gets done.
And we're going in. All loading screen. There we go. Alright, let's fucking ruin these guys' lives. How about that, chat?
Destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation.
Yo, y'all are leaking oil. That's not good. Yeah. Alright. That problem solved itself really fast. I'm trying to remember. Ah, yes, this is the installations. So we want to go over to this one first, if I remember right.
That's one of the artillery placements. The front is protected with armor plating.
There we go.
Take it from behind.
Last one is up top.
There's only one of them. We're clear here. Move on to the next 621.
Alright. Who else? You. Next.
You're up against mass-produced MTs. Eliminate them as necessary. Enemy attack! They're after the artillery!
Sure am.
Fight back!
Not that you can do anything about it.
Head to the final site.
Where is he?
Keep
Ah.
up the good work.
I'm gonna say. Alright, this final site is the only one that's a little bit of trouble. Because they are gonna. There's a lot of guys in between us and it. And they are going to be, like, trying to snipe us out of the air.
There! That culprit's dog. Don't give him another inch. We have to defend the artillery. Clear out the artillery here and our work is over. Fire! Surround that AC!
Show that interloper what makes the Liberation Front strong.
Nothing. You guys are kind of bad at this. Ow. Yeah, so that's what happens if you let them get a lock on you. At all.
2 repair kits remaining.
So your best bet is, of course, just to go around the back. They kind of can't do anything about it. You just approach from the back end. If I remember right, there's a couple guys over here. Yep. Give me your money. Is that just about everyone? No, we have these two. Alright. Ooh. Couple of chunky boys over here. There we go. Problem solved. We have eliminated the entirety of the Liberation Front. Surely they will never... Hold on, we have one guy left. We have eliminated the entirety of the Liberation Front. Surely they will never come back again.
All targets destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Alright. Yeah, good chunk of change. It'll get us a nice little upgrade here, at least. New message.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven.
That's right.
All records have been updated. You have also been granted access to participate in the log hunt program.
Ah, yes, we gotta do our first log hunt.
After destroying designated craft,
I forgot about this.
will reward you with parts.
Not the log hunt itself, but just that this mission existed. Assembly. Alright, so we have destroy the transport helicopters and destroy the tester AC. Everyone wants to see the tester AC explode. Always, so I'm gonna do that. We have to ruin this poor young man's life.
Call from the Archivist Group. To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Archivist Group. Dafeng, one of our adversaries allied with Balaam, has introduced a new tester AC.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yes.
sample model from an external architect, featuring extensive assembly optimizations. In the hands of an experienced pilot, it will pose a threat far too great to ignore. This brings me to the request. Intercept delivery of the tester AC and destroy it.
Okay.
The Archivist Group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
You got it, boss. I'll kill them all. That's what you want.
The target may be a product sample, but it's still an AC.
Morals are for humans, after all. I don't gotta think about none of that. I just pull the trigger and they explode. This child is not gonna like getting hit by an opening salvo of a rocket launcher and 10 missiles. I can tell you that much for free.
We've got a read on the target. Now's the time, 621.
You sure are under attack, idiot.
This AC has reached breaking point. Go for a direct hit.
But you can, though. It's actually really easy for you to die like this. See? Well, Now you're dead. Goodbye. Wow. I think I remember where most of the tagged units are, but I know some of them are like rather deviously hidden. So we'll see if I miss any.
621. About the tester AC unit.
It's a hard game to judge how much has changed here. Um
Baylor's in-house AC
because we like remember how to play. So it's hard to tell if it's gotten easier or if it's just that I know what I'm doing. All right, equip that, and we're good to go. Nothing new in training yet. I think we got to kill the transport helicopter stuff first, because this is where our first normal like tagged unit is. Instead of just killing that poor trainee that wasn't even ranked. Kind of fucked up that All Mine, by the way, targeted that guy. He didn't even have a call sign yet, and All Mine's just like, nah, you need to double kill this guy for points. I need that data.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport choppers.
We're under attack. The corporate merc. Intercept. Keep them off the supply.
Confirmed. Transport chopper down. Keep at it, 621.
There we go. Okay, so go out here. I remember on like one of these missions on this map, there's some like real bullshit.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. On to the next targets.
Okay. If I remember right, there's actually stuff down, yeah, in the city over here. And there, it's really funny too, because there's no reason to come down here, like at all. I remember where the invisible wall is. There it is. Okay. I don't remember how far this runs, honestly. There we go. It is cool how you can see that we're like on the other side of the entrance now from the last couple missions.
Check your markers, 621.
No, I know. Don't worry. Okay, so we have to get back on top of the buildings. And this path. Ow.
Have no fear. The coral is with us.
Let's take care of all these little guys first.
It's a cut above the other MTs. Ignore it and focus on the mission.
No, Walter, I will not.
APS overload?
Eat shit, child. I remember having a lot more trouble with that guy when the game first came out.
Got the tetrapod, huh? You're unnatural at this, 621.
There we go. I don't remember if there's anything else up here.
Light shoulder ammunition at.
There we go. Problem solved.
That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Wow. Going smooth so far. No big fuck ups yet, but that might change when we hit the wall here.
Handler Walter. The way your hound's been up in my business, I'm surprised you'd even dare to call.
Yeah, I have been killing your guys a lot.
About my proposal. Yeah, you sure about that? I'll be working your hound just as hard as any other red gun. Gen 4s can be emotionally withdrawn. They need a shot in the arm every now and then. And you got a deal.
We lobotomized this poor mech pilot. Anyway, can your guys hang out and chat with him, please? He needs a little association, or else they'll go crazy.
One new
I see you're back, 621. The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their coral survey.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Draconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion.
That's because that's what we're doing.
Job 621. All of it.
Walter says, don't think about what you're doing at all. Ah, here we go. Destroy the weaponized mining ship and attack the dam complex. So this mission also has like one of our first hidden
Operation planned by Balaam HQ.
pickups,
Check the briefing.
if I remember right. I think it's like hidden off the map, slightly above a dam or something like that.
Balaam's moving in on the Gallia Dam complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy.
Yes, Mr. Michigan, I understand.
Maggots from the red guns, gun 4 Volta and
Hey, Volta. Iguazu.
you're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty. I'm assigning you the call sign Gun 13, a
Well, yeah, I killed the guy. I know. I don't speak. Here we go. And I'll paint the mech off screen because that'll take a little while. Understood.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay, boys, let's go.
Great. An independent merc. Who's the wise guy who decided the red gun should be taking care of some freelance?
I already killed all of them, you idiots.
Hey, freelance. And no one even told you why we're here. Well, as for you, red guns are gonna go climb the wall.
Have fun with that, idiot.
Practice. When we're done, the locals little base is next.
Ah, ah.
Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut? 2 targets destroyed. How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur. Good for. Can't say I considered you a pro.
Alright, so you have to go up over this dam. And you can see it's hiding right over there. Before you do that, though, there are 2 guys here that are going to pester you if you don't take them out first with rocket launchers. There we go. So this is effectively the same guy you fought last time, but he has a big cannon. Woo! And done. Good job, Iguazu. You've killed like 2 guys while I did all of that. I saw you running away, G4, and now you're gonna fucking just try and float up there. Jackass. Here he comes. Mr. Index Dunham. Alright, so first things first. You gotta kill this guy. Because he's just gonna shoot you with a mortar the entire fight. Alright.
Independent mercenary. Why be a mere pawn? What honor is there in serving corporations that exist only to kill?
Shut up. I need to make money, man. Give me your fucking... Maybe you shouldn't have been targeted by Owlmind if you didn't want to die. I'm just saying. It's that simple. What do you mean competition? You guys are just hanging out down there. Hi, Iguazu. Mwah. Dipshit. Yay! All arms 04101. Mind Alpha. Something you usually wouldn't get for a little bit later, but because we know where a bunch of the hidden guys are. A new message. Hey, Guazu.
Lucky, Merc.
Sure, buddy.
You were the only warm body they could find.
That is possible.
Rubicons are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
The wall. All mind. Weight go up. Ian load go up. AP firearms load limit and firearms specialization go up. Melee specialization go down, but we're not using melee weapons. And all your defenses go up. Ah, we don't have enough. We're short just a little. Big boy legs. Hanky. Alright. Still nothing in there. Time to go fight the weaponized mining ship that I forgot I didn't kill yet. I was like, oh yeah, it's time for the wall, right? No, I forgot. We gotta fight like the only large, like, enemy weapons platform in the game. Because for some reason, there's only the one.
The mission will take place in the Bonadea dunes of western Belius. Our coral investigation there is being blocked by the Strider, a Rubicon Liberation Front mining ship. You are to destroy it.
Okay.
The Strider is a mobile resource base that was extensively weaponized by the Liberation Front.
I see.
Call it the crowning glory of their efforts to militarize into an anti-corporate force. Your attack will focus on the Eye, a giant laser cannon connected directly to the
So are you just sending me on this mission because you're scared of the eye yourself?
which is powered by auxiliary sub-generators. These should be your first targets. This concludes the briefing. Good luck.
Okay. Here we go.
Time for a little self-promotion, 621.
Now, I know you got a big booty now, but you need to dodge lasers.
We'll be sure to remember your name.
I'm not actually sure what kind of build we're going to go for. We're just kind of vibing right now.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
If I remember right,
Get through all that dust.
there's nothing out here but a few enemies. But you want to go over to the right side here and just rush your way in as fast as you can. Because the eye ends up not being able to see you.
Coral, abide with Rubicon. Abide with Rubicon.
Yeah, which just removes the threat entirely. So now we can just safely walk in. Kind of weird though, because I remember the eye targeting you like super fast back in the day. Do-do-do-do-da.
Take out one of its legs and bring it to a halt.
If I remember, there is a guy up here that we gotta kill.
All hands, prepare for close range combat. Intercept.
All right, now we actually need to back up a little bit. Because I've had some moments where it's like the leg has fallen on top of me and clipped through the floor and killed me instantly. Yeah, like instead of falling through the side there, I've had it fall on top of me and instantly dome me.
That AC pilot's no rookie. We can't take any chances. Decouple the rear.
And safe. That's the like most dangerous part of this entire mission, so we should be in the clear.
We fight for the colony.
Here we go.
Defend
Eh.
the sub-generator.
Wait, it's around the side. So if you miss that jump, by the way, it is just a fail state because Walter's like, well, you fucked up. You can't get back up now. There's no other way to possibly get back up. Pretty.
Remember the hardships that made us. Remember that when Rubicon burned, we endured.
Yeah, sure, bud.
We're losing the shield, sir. The Strider is the flagship of our war. Hold the line. Defend the ship with your lives.
Pop. Now we just got to get over there. All right. So here's the dangerous part, which is this thing can fucking mulch you real fast if you're not careful. I almost didn't have enough thrust to get over there. And if we stand here, we can literally just jump up and do it every time it stops shooting. Ow.
We're not through yet. Show them our pride. Sir, the eye's in a critical state. Impossible. How could just one AC do this? Sir, no response from the eye.
There we go. Mission's over.
No. We can't lose the Strider.
Get out of here. You can see the end of the battlefield out there. Strider's just inside of a big square because we're too high up. Unironically, that is very much how real life is sometimes.
Damn hyenas. Devastate the planet. War combined with Rubicon.
Goodbye. Bong. What's up? Strider explode. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. I shouldn't have shot that rocket. That's gonna take some money from me. Not that money's really very real in this game. Waste of cash.
You must be the handler, I presume, for the independent mercenary Raven. Honored to make your acquaintance, V2 Snail.
Oh no, it's Snail.
I understand you want
It's
to
this
join Artemis
dickhead.
Wall Climber. You do realize that disposing of some Liberation Front garbage hardly qualifies you. Know your place, you meager dog sitter. The answer is no. I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on.
I forgot that he just fucking like
Your dog can take
basically calls him a bitch and says all of his dudes suck.
Just give us the chance. Very well then. We're also deploying V4. Who's been equally brazen of late. Let's see how they both perform.
I haven't climbed the wall in a long fucking time. Since like this game first came out. So we'll see. It's been smooth sailing so far. New message.
Raven, your work on the Strider deserves commendation.
Thank you.
I am thrilled to have issued you the request. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Archivist Group's mercenary liaison. V8 Pater.
Hey, Pater.
I think I'll enjoy doing business with you.
I love the difference early on between Arquebus and Balaam. Like you in your first major mission with Balaam, and Iguazu calls you to call you a bitch and say you suck. And you end it with Arquebus, and he's like, "Yeah, I think you're chill. I think I'll enjoy doing business. Have a nice day." Okay, 96K on that. 2K on that. Okay, it's time to start going big boy mode. And you have Snail and Arquebus. Yeah, Arquebus is local little bastard. Okay, I think we want to buy it on this shoulder. All right. Going big boy mode here. I'm gonna have to adjust some stuff though. Arms, switch back. All right. I don't remember. Do we have more training? We do. We gotta get the last 2 of these trainings done because that gets us the certificate finished, and we get little rewards for each of them. All right. Did you know if you apply weapons of the same kind to both hands, you can do a lot of damage really fast, but also completely run out of ammo? Alright, up we go. That's further away than I thought it was. Alright. And that should be that. Right over. Did you get to do New Game Plus? Yeah, we ran through the entire thing. But that was like way, way, way back, and we didn't stream it. It was before the first patches hit, even. So we decided to come back to visit the game after so long because we wanted to see how it feels now post all the patches. So it has been a long, long time, but it's going pretty smooth. It's just kind of hard to tell if it's going smoother because I remember how to play, or if it's going smoother because they've nerfed all the enemy like bosses into the ground. But we haven't hit a real difficult boss yet that I think got nerfed. I think Balteus was the first one that they actually hit, if I remember right. Alright, we can go to our boosters and stuff now. We do not want that one. That's for close range. That's for light use. Okay. They only nerf like 3 bosses? Okay. I remember the early nerfs, at least, that I remember were Balteus, Sea Spider, and oh, they did hit Cell 240? Okay. That's understandable, to be fair. That fight was a little rough on release. I think just knowing what to do really makes things... Yeah, it does. I think the only one... I definitely had issues with Balteus at launch. But that was less of a... that was less due to, like, the nerf issues. And more that just... You, with as tough as he was, you did not have a lot of tools at the beginning of the game. There was a couple builds that could make him easier, but between that and the rocket, the missile tracking, and specifically the rocket, that rocket he would randomly shoot out super fast after attack recovery that would do over half your HP, was a rough situation. Sea Spider I never really had an issue with. That was one that I was always like, huh, for the nerfs. But they did, if I remember right, they basically just toned down its HP, I think. Okay. Operation Wall Climber. Like, I'm kind of expecting to have more issues with what's his name? The guy you fight right before Balteus, actually. They nerfed the size of his explosion and all of its resistances. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Sula. I remember having issues with Sula at launch. But Balteus is one of those where it's like, once you kind of know what he does and how to dance around him, he's not that bad. I'm probably going to take the fight him at range approach for this run. But we'll see when we get there. Sula just kind of has like, he's really aggressive and actually pretty smart as far as AI go for the first time you meet him, if I remember right. Alright, here we go. The wall. I love that you can see it up there. Down we go. Alright, and we're over. If I remember right, there is exactly one thing we really need to pick up. On our way over. Alright. We have to go all the way over to the left side here to pick up a couple of all mined targets, if I remember right. Yeah, the combat logs. And then there's the big guy we're required to fight in the center of the city. But we'll also want to do this. It's that fucking... Yeah, none of these guys are really an issue. Jesus Christ. I didn't even know he could hit you from over here with that. Yeah, and then we gotta take care of those dudes on the fucking city. Hey, G4. G4's last words. Video recorded extracted from a wreck. An incomplete message sent from one member of the Regons to another, apparently just before death. Guazu, I'm telling you, man. You gotta give Michigan a chance. He's different from the suits at HQ. Look, I know he's an asshole, but he's looking out for us, you know? Almost like we got a family here, huh? Man, is anyone who deserves punching out. It's those freaks who sent us on the suicide mission. You picked a good day to go AWOL. Wish I... I love that the implication there is, yeah, Iguazu, like, shit-talked you and then immediately bitched out and his friend didn't and got killed because of it. Like... Alright, let's take care of these. Gonna make actually fighting this guy in the center a lot easier. Okay. Yep. And he blames you for everything, because he's a little bitch. But you gotta love him for it. He's funny. In a really sad, angry, and pathetic kind of way. I just launched that right into a wall. I forgot, those are the really delayed missiles. That's right. They're good for hitting bosses. But, not gonna be much use here. Alright. And that's that taken care of. So now we are clear to wipe this dude off the face of the earth. Sure you do, buddy. Ooh. Wow. That was fancy. I never knew they had dialogue for if you snuck up on them like that. That's cute. Alright. And we're basically free now. We just got to get to the top. It's really only the entrance to this mission that's a real rough spot. Alright. Hey, Rusty. Ow. That's fine. And we're clear. Easy peasy. Let's head in. It's really funny because the wall is now 99% taken. There's just one dude up top. There's a big Souls boss waiting for you. The only problem I might see here is our leg choice might make this a little rough. We probably should have kept with the default legs. Because the quick way to deal with this guy is just to stay above him. Alright, Rusty. Let's do this, buddy. Here he comes. Your ankles are so breakable, Rusty.
One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds.
Yeah, here it comes.
Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
We already did climb the wall, actually, but...
Heavy mobile kit. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. Ed won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract him while you hit his blind spot.
Tried to back up into me, that's funny. Yeah, this is, that's how this fight goes. Yeah, I'll see you later, Rusty. Unfortunately, we didn't do enough damage to get the proper ending, but...
We're both toast. Hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me. He's gone. So much for our decoy.
There we go. Real good boss fight. Solved that one real fast.
Operation Wall Climber is a success.
He just really has nothing if you're just directly above him.
Seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
I forgot you can stand on him. That's funny. Anyway, lots of cash. Okay. Do. Hi, Rusty. You want to call me buddy again?
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something. During Operation Wall Climber, Arquebus was planning to sacrifice you.
Yeah, that kind of, you know, they do that.
Mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. The higher-ups are going to remember you now, that's for sure. As will I.
Yeah. Yay. Alright. The final training part. Oh yeah, looks like it's time. So we want to pick up the tank legs in particular. We'll sell this. And we want to buy the other plasma gun. And now we want to go in and I think we want to buy a new radiator if we can. Yeah, we want to get the Mating if we can sell enough. But I don't know if we have enough we can even think about selling. Ah, well, we're not going to need these legs for a little while. All right. Can I equip? Yep. Part shop. Is there a better reduce missile lock on? That one might be good, but let's see what we get for the training first. I gotta teach you about tetrapods and tanks now. So I specifically always used I specifically remember using a tank build in particular for this. Just because back in the day you weren't fast enough to really be able to dodge most of his missiles. So you would go for a tankier build that had a significant HP increase. And then you would just use that to... What am I even doing? There we go. And then you would use that to use your energy weapons to try and override his shields. And it made the fight last a little bit longer, but it did make it fairly safe, all things considered. Oh, still alive. We ball and charged in. To be fair, we ball and charge in was how you wanted to start off that fight. The start of that fight is kind of fucked. That was legitimately your best way, was charging in and hitting him with like the sword immediately to get a bunch of free stamina. Like stagger damage off. Oh, that's it. Okay, one more. Time to learn about tanks and wielding two miniguns. Oh yeah, this is the one that's just a straight up fight. You can drift. And that guy's done. Yeah, the miniguns feel a little less disgusting than they used to. But they still do good damage as long as you're willing to get closer. Goodbye. Now I think there's one last boy. No, that was it. Okay. I couldn't remember if there was an AC at the end of that, but I guess not. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta kill a guy. So we got the Go Chen grenade launcher developed by Dafeng Core Industry. Grenades create a sphere-shaped explosion centered at the point of impact, allowing each shot to deal significant damage to multiple targets. And we got the vertical 4-cell missile launcher pod. All right. Yes, I forgot. We have to do these first. Okay. I always forget how long chapter 1 is. But this should be doable. Now, we might not be able to get all 6 right off the bat here, because I think there's 6 of them. But we got to make sure we get Z, because she has a combat log. Which, to be fair, with this build, should be pretty easy. Okay, so first thing first, this is how they get you. There's one way back here. This is the funniest one. It's like, yeah, of course. Boz Arsenal number 2. Video record extracted from a wreck. Contains data recorded from the craft's cameras in the past. Seems this craft was on station at BAW's Arsenal number 2. At first glance, the recorded image depicted nothing out of the ordinary. However, on closer inspection, one can identify noise in the corner of the picture, indicative of digital interference, potentially an effect of monitor display deception jamming. It's really funny that you can do this mission before that one. You can do that mission before this one if you want. Alright, now we pick up these 2. System log, one-sided engagement. System log extracted from a wreck allows one to examine the operation of a craft prior to its destruction. This log indicates that the FCS was operating at maximum capacity, and yet it was still unable to track the enemy. It was completely overwhelmed by V4 Rusty's speed. It was clearly a one-sided engagement. Okay. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. I still don't know when Twitch implemented that because I've never seen it before. Text data was extracted from a wreck. Appears to be an auto transcription for a voice log recorded by an off-duty pilot. The well we found in Gallia was going to dry up sooner than later. We can't just harvest as much coral as we used to. And what little we do get, the corpos squeeze out of us. They know we need it to raise the mealworms. How many more children must we watch starve? Okay. But fucked idiot. Alright. We gotta move fast, because I gotta get Z.
Unidentified AC.
Open fire! Kill the intruder!
Ow. Dickhead. Alright. Video record, Steel Haze. Video record extracted from a wreck. Allows one to discern the assembly of V4 Rusty's AC Steel Haze. The Steel Haze appears to be assembled from a Schreider high mobility frame equipped with weapons that allow for swift, agile action. Notably, Rusty appears to favor kinetic weaponry that Vesper members would normally not use. Thanks for the follow, Clownman18. Here we go. Alright, we gotta go fast for this one. Because we gotta get done with this and then get down into the pit. There we go. Okay, I was holding the button and it wasn't doing anything. It was wasting my time. Comms, friendly comms. Comms record extracted from a wreck. This appears to be a conversation between allies prior to the start of the mission. We can't beat the top Vespers. We're as good as dead. At least Z is off duty. She's the Liberation Front's little sister. She doesn't deserve to be out there on the battlefield. She can still love and be loved. and have a family.
Worthless.
Stop! What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Don't worry about it, Arquebus.
Be a dozer.
They're still dangerous.
I love that you can just ignore them when that happens every time. Video record extracted from a wreck. Contains leftover data from an attempt to communicate with V4 Rusty during combat. How could you? I know who you are. I've seen Uncle's files. At least tell me why.
Very interesting. This could be worth something.
Anyway, there goes Arquebus. Alright, back into the pit we go. We got a minute and 30 to kill her ass.
I'm sending logs. Keep an eye on the clock.
System log extracted from a wreck. Allows one to examine the commands received by the craft prior to destruction. No data regarding offensive or evasive maneuvers was detected. It appears that the pilot of the craft immediately pulled the emergency exit lever at the start of the operation. He's like, nah, man, I'm gonna fight Rusty. I'm getting out of here. That shit's scary. Hi, Z. Hold on, let me just... Actually, wait, I can't do that. That's right. I have to kill her first. Otherwise, the mission will end.
Just hold this up if you engage her. Mission comes before everything else.
I'm a coral warrior, just like the others, and I will not
Okay.
forged in ash. We stand as one. Shameless corporate dog.
Lol.
Rubicon alone.
No.
Greedy
Goodbye. She's dead.
keep my promise.
Goodbye, little sister.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed.
Comms record. Rusty's encoded comms. When comes along, well, technology Elcano. You must hidden then. Rusty was messaging people.
We've still got time.
Someone's got a secret. I did forget how early they started, like, implying that shit about Rusty. Whee! You ever see a tank fly, kids? Alright. Alright, we need one more for the next All Mine reward. I think we, yeah, we picked that up after we beat Sula, I think. I don't remember if any of the guys in the next mission have it. Hello, sir. What's up?
Gun 13 Raven.
Yeah?
Bagged us some decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan. Additionally, I'll introduce myself. Gun 6 Red.
Hey, Red.
Call me sir.
Harness Star, thanks for the follow.
Balem's best.
Welcome, you guys.
Bring you independence into shape.
I hope you guys like cool robots.
I'm gonna put you to work.
I think they're pretty neat. Alright, Balaam Industries, logo acquired.
Registration number RB23. Call sign.
Fine. Raven.
Your records have been updated.
Mm-hmm.
Granting authorization to perform ACOS upgrades.
Ah, there it is.
Additionally,
We can get the kick now.
All Mind hereby invites you to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. The Arena is a virtual combat simulator designed to support the development of registered mercenaries. It also serves as a benchmark to appraise and rank the mercenaries active on Rubicon. We look forward to your participation.
Alright, so we gotta clear these guys out real quick before we do stuff going forward. Which, to be fair, there's only like 3 of them. It's not gonna be hard. The only one I think might be a little bit of trouble is the last one, because it's in a very open arena. And he can get the jump on you, if I remember right.
First subject AC, Mad Stomp.
But,
Call sign, Invincible Rummy.
hello, Remy.
Commencing evaluation.
Alright, here we go.
Activating combat mode.
just just cycle him like an idiot every time he tries to get me. Goodbye. We will be switching up the kit later. This is just what I wanted to run for Balteus, so we set it up in advance. Because we need something that does a decent damage to shields. That isn't the pea shooter gun. Ah. Okay. Arena again it is. Index Dunham. AC Burn Pickaxe. That don't quite look like the thing we fought earlier, but you know, whatever. Maybe it was the lighting. Who knows?
Aptitude evaluation program. Number 28. Rank F.
So he's got a machine gun, a rocket launcher,
Burn pickaxe.
and
Index.
nothing on the back?
Commencing evaluation.
No wonder you're down here, buddy.
Main system activated.
Alright, off we go. Oh yeah, he's cooked. He can't do nothing. Yeah, but you only gave yourself like a couple of small guns. Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Target destroyed.
No wonder you're at the bottom of the arena.
Evaluation. Well done.
And last one, G6 Red. Gun 6 of the Red Guns in Balaam Group's AC squad. As a young boy, Red's life was forever changed when he saw the news broadcast of Commander of Michigan's brutal triumphs in the Jupiter War. Red trained through blood, sweat, and tears in order to emulate his idol, supporting his impoverished siblings all the while. When the Balaam admission examination finally came, he won his place in the Red Guns at the very moment he stood in attention to greet the squad. That's cute. That's cute. I didn't remember that little bit of lore. It's like, yeah, no, the moment he appropriately greeted them as they would have liked, he was in.
F. Evaluation. Subject AC. Hermit. Call sign. Gun 6.
Okay, Gun 6 Red. So here's our first guy who might actually
Evaluation.
do something. I remember this guy being a fair bit better than the previous two. He's up over that hill, if I remember right. There he is. Oh my god. We both thwacked each other. I don't know why I'm jumping. That's a really bad idea in a tank. Got him. Yeah, I remember him being a lot more agile than the other guys, which makes sense because I think Invincible Rummy is so high on like coral-based drugs that his brain has rotted out of its skull. And he literally believes he is invincible. Okay. Notification.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank F.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
To oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Wait, OS tuning. Boost kick. Assault armor. Explosive and energy. I should have gone for repair kit, but that's fine. Part shop. Booster efficiency goes down. And let's pick up. Oh, we can't. Okay, that's fine. Let's just equip this and we'll be on our way. Make our missiles more accurate. I never did the advanced mercenary certification like an idiot. Let's get that out of the way. Crush that real quick. Ah, here's the one that's fight a bunch of guys in a real time. Luckily, these guys are nothing. This guy might be a little bit more of a problem. But not if he keeps doing that. There we go. All right. And last one should just be a normal AC. Just shred him. We are going to want to replace the 6 launcher eventually. Because the pincer attack, while okay, it has some tracking issues from like closer range. The one I'm actually worried about right now is not Balthius. It's the halfway boss of chapter 2 is a bit rough with a build like what we're running now, so we might have to mix some things up, you know. That guy he's not that big of a threat, but if you can't keep in the air, he becomes much more difficult to deal with. So we'll want to make sure we buy by the hover legs before we get there. All right, time for this mission. I don't like this one. I'm gonna be upfront about that. I kind of hate this mission. Primarily because the last encounter here kind of sucks. I remember this one in particular. Hello, guys I've been fighting the entire time. It's a good thing I'm a mercenary.
Perhaps we can even work together. I want you to investigate Baus Arsenal Number 2, a major MT factory in the Bellius region.
Mm-hmm.
The Baus Corporation
Bow.
sells to anyone, but they've been essential to maintaining our firepower. Now, their second arsenal has gone silent overnight. If it were only a comms failure, a simple check-in would do. But, well, after the Strider, more cautious voices have gained influence.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't our finest moment, but would appreciate your help.
I will defeat them. Or get very upset during the final one where I keep getting sniped while a guy with shielding chases me around the room with a laser whip. In a room with a very uneven floor that kind of sucks. Can you tell we have some history with this one? Not like it took us many tries or anything. It's just like, damn. Oh, this fight sucks. Hello, Baus Arsenal number 2. We're not actually gonna do much with this location until like way later in the game. Like, I think your first, like, your big major mission that happens here is in like New Game Plus Plus. Yeah, we gotta get over to that ledge.
Watch out, 621. 621. Watch its shots and see where they're coming from. Of course. MDD. Stick to it like glue. You'll lose it if it gets too far.
There we go. Problem 1 done.
MDD. Encoded comms. Was that mech behind what happened here? 621. Continue the investigation.
You got it, sir. Alright, sit here to get our boost back. And I think I remember where they spawn in. I think there's one on that ledge over there, and there's one that's hidden on this ledge on this side that tries to get you by surprise.
Got you in its sights. Another one of those stealth mechs. Don't let it outpace you, 621.
I don't think that's going to be an issue.
621. I think there's more than one this time.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, he just ran right at us.
Mark your targets to undermine their tricks.
Orb.
Unidentified machine down.
Alright,
Keep going.
move. Let's go fast, Let me get at the first big boss. I want to kill him.
According to the blueprint, there's a massive water reservoir deep inside the arsenal. If there's anything waiting for us, that's where it'll be.
Open this.
Wait, 621, behind you.
Yeah, I remember. Why did that dude just... I didn't remember that. But I mean, he wants to die like a dog, then let him. There he goes.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
Yeah, the problem I have with this is these fucking, like, charge sniper gun guys do so much damage. And then the final fight is like, yeah, fight like 4 of them at once and one of them that has shields. Bro. What? Okay. Yeah, they just shit on. Yeah, they're super high up on the walls too. Like, we're probably gonna get picked off here. Cause you gotta deal with the guy that's chasing you down. And they don't actually jump you until you're way down in here. Luckily, it checkpoints you right before this fight. This is not the best build for this fight, of course. You'd rather have, like, a one that has high jumps. Alright, here they come. Yeah, it's already happening. I would love to prioritize the others, Walter, but it's kind of hard when they're all inside my ass at once. Yeah, here we go. It's happening again. Yep. Yeah, I figured this is where our first death was gonna be because this fight's fucking mean. Like, this one's mean. It's just not a fun time. Granted, we could have better gear for it, but regardless, it's not fun. Oh, Walter won't actually say anything until we get down here. Boss. Alright, just sit here. Alright, one down. Two down. He's in the back. Okay. Ugh. Good lord, you're up there. There we go. Alright, now we can do this normally. Freak ass MT.
AP at 30%.
I was so upset that you couldn't get that like proper laser whip when it was like one of the early things they showed off. Like you get something kind of similar, but it's not the same.
Seems that's the last of them. This wasn't a simple check-in after all.
All right.
Back and rest up, 621.
Time for Balteus. Mm. Yay.
Long time no see, Walter.
Hey, Carla.
Good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
The rest of my dogs died in the traditional From Software video game intro that does not play anywhere in the video game.
Our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
Watch point. Okay. This is gonna be a fun one. At least we get a checkpoint for after Silas, so that's not a worry.
Message.
I see you're back, 621.
Hi.
About the coral well that was found at Baus Arsenal number 2.
Bow.
That was just a drip coming from an underground vein, and it won't last long.
I see.
It's
So we
not the
gotta
coral we're searching for.
find the big coral.
One more thing. I've sent you your next job.
Okay.
This one isn't from the Corps or the Liberation Front.
It's from
You'll
you.
see when you check the briefing.
Parts shop. Buy this for later. Alright. Attack the Watchpoint. Concludes chapter. Northern Bellius. Watchpoint Delta. Attack base and destroy infrastructure. Reward. COM 380,000. Eliminate the SG squad at the Watchpoint and destroy the device in the control center at the heart of the complex.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility.
Ah, yes.
Watchpoint.
Your friend.
Once regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watchpoint is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
Okay. Yeah, PCA doesn't get involved until like what, the second or third mission of chapter 3, I think. I should have probably bought a new chest at some point, but it should be fine.
Be ready for
The
anything.
default gear isn't that bad in this game anymore. Okay, here we go. Time for the real one, because I've never fought this guy nerfed. So we'll see how different this feels.
It's go time, 621. Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. Get in there and get to work.
You got it. Whatever you say, Papa Walter.
System activating combat mode.
Okay.
No evidence.
So
If anyone sees you, handle it.
Just do this. Run all the way around the back. Stuck on a ceiling. Alright. Surprise!
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging. Code 7-8. Requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
Cavalry isn't coming. 621.
I love Walter just being like, nah, you're dead. Everything, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, there is something we need to pick up here, but we have to do it from... Apparently not. Is that cannon still alive? How much health did it live with? That it's not even, like, targeting me. Oh. Well, that guy was an idiot. He heard all of his friends screaming and exploding and just kind of kept waddling around in the corner there. Alright. Normally, I would go up over the ship, the center building here. But I don't think we have enough vertical thrust to make it in a tank right now with the parts we have. So we're going to have to take the long way around, which is a bit riskier. Because if you haven't done it, there is a pretty relevant command log up, little lore bit up there.
What happened to the patrol squad?
Oh, they're all dead.
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
Exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Nah, I'll be fine. All done. Alright. So. I don't think I've ever come at that fight from straight on. Like, it feels like something you'd have to kind of be a little silly to do. So if you come all the way up here. You find a damaged AC. Actually, it's one of the MTs from the last level. Observation data. Wave mutation detected. Observation data extracted from an AC of unknown affiliation. Appears to have been heavily encoded and then cracked by a third party. A wave mutation has been detected. It's happening. The aging mercenary is the ideal candidate to serve as the trigger. We must now bring the third factor into play. This is from C model mid-range radar imaging overlays. Someone is manipulating things behind the scenes. That's lore for not new game. And not new game plus, if I remember right. But new game plus. Alright, here we go. We've managed to get here pretty unscathed, so we have a good shot at just dealing with Sula immediately. We gotta get him down into the open water.
You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn? Is that
Sula?
pitiful dog? I feel sorry for you. I really do.
Ah. Yeah, he's your first guy that has the kick.
I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
Got him. There we go. Woo! Yeah, if you can get him, like, over here, where there's nothing really for him to hide behind, that fight becomes much easier. Because then it just becomes staying close enough to him that you're not getting picked off, but that you can pop him. Otherwise, he can get very scary. Alright. Woo! Alright, here we go. Real fight. Let's see how much scarier this is now. What? Okay. Alright, here we go. Come on, Balti. Bong.
Who are you?
Hi, Ire.
An older type of augmented human, 4th generation.
Yeah.
Have we made contact?
That's right. Unfortunately for you, I'm a lobotomite, sack of meat inside of a robot, so you're not going to get much of anywhere.
Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Have you guys ever watched Eureka 7? Alright, here we go.
C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy.
Here he is.
I'll synchronize with your brainwaves.
Big boy himself.
To support you.
Dude.
System reactivating combat mode.
The old cheese there still works.
The enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bautius. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Oh my god, those missiles are so much weaker now. It's so much easier to avoid shit. They aren't cycling around the entire universe to get you anymore. He's already almost at 50%. Oh, this is fucked up. Alright, phase 2. This is the problem phase. Yep. Immediately starting off with doubling over flamethrower twice.
No repair kits remaining.
Ah, of course. Gotta get through the shield one last time. I'm probably gonna die here to this. Oh. Oh, right at the end. Oh well. Yeah, that's way more doable. That's absurdly easy compared to what it used to be. I just got unlucky with getting hit with the double flamethrower combo twice immediately at the start of round 2. There we go. Got him again. Get the fuck away. Alright, now we want to fall back to a distance here. Yeah. That was my mistake. You want to play further from distance during this phase. Otherwise, that happens. That shit is still as scary as it used to be. It feels way, way easier to pop the stun on, though. Got him. And he gets his guaranteed shield at the fucking end. So yeah, as long as we play from distance here, with the nerfed missiles, this is incredibly doable. As long as I don't, you know, be an idiot and just run into the fire. There we go. Yeah, as long as you know to play from a distance during phase 2, you're good. But if you're running a melee build, phase 2 is fucking scary as always. Those missiles and that rocket launcher have been nerfed into the dirt. That is absurd how much easier that is. Those things used to follow you to the end of the earth. Wow. Pretty shot. That's a real nice shot. I love that one. Alright. Pack the watch point. Complete. You have obtained Detonating Bazooka, Javelin Alpha. This will be likely replacing one of our bazookas. I love the way he describes it, because like coral being alive and sentient isn't really like a thing people think about. But he's like, oh, that's weird. They're moving like animals. Anyway, let's just go follow it. Let it bother you.
Raven, the coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area.
Yeah, it would be kind of funny if the devs remembered that happened, but unfortunately, we have later missions that we are forced to just go back to the exact same place we fought Balteus.
I have a favor to ask.
Yeah.
Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence.
Okay. She's in my head now.
See where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends.
You got it.
I must, as a Rubiconian.
Do 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 da 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 da. One down. I think we get the miniguns are available now. And I think we have to do a mission or two before the next stage of the arena unlocks.
2 new messages.
621. I've got some business to attend to.
Yeah.
I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. That's an order.
Don't worry, Walter. I'm sure I'll do that and won't go on a big adventure
Raven,
through a zone with an
I see.
absurd amount of hidden bullshit in it.
About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balin already. Let's take a look, shall we? Registration number RB23.
Call sign Raven.
Your records have been updated.
Yeah.
E-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. We invite you.
Oh, we do just get him immediately. Okay. Parts are now available for purchase. Equip the javelin. Nossack. The arena does kind of have an issue where, like,
Evaluation program.
most of the AI just kind of isn't good to keep up with you when they don't have any ability to heal themselves and don't have, like, massively increased HP pools.
Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Like, the only one I remember having issues with on my first playthrough was Carla. And that was specifically because my build was mostly at fighting at range at the time, which Carla excels in. You do not wanna bring missile spam to your first fight with Carla with her new game plus missile spam weapons. You need to get in there and you need to kill her. Like, I'm barely even looking at the screen right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. There we go.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Wow. Alright. Goodbye, bitter promise. Give me your OS chips. Alright. Just knock the rest of these out of the way here. Arena. Little Z is, oh yeah, we have to fight Mater. Oh, I remember Materlink. Materlink's a little annoying. Because Materlink's entire thing is just, she's really fucking fast.
Combat aptitude evaluation program. Number 25.
His 900-year-long combo attack, but I can never land it. You gotta get those super high thrust boosters.
Section. Call sign.
It still might not work, but you know. And then just pray to God that when you get the stun, it lands and just kills them instantly.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright. Materlink's a little annoying. Just because she just has 2 of those fucking guns. And she's just going to follow you around and spam them. Just, God, the javelin is so absurd. It's like, yeah, you get a shot every 30 seconds, but if you fucking hit, that person is dead. Yeah, like, Materlink with the bubble guns isn't, like, difficult or scary. They're just annoying. It's really just annoying. Right, Z. Alright, we got Swinburne coming up after this one.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 24, rank E.
Hi.
Subject AC, UAU, call sign, Little Ziyi. Commencing evaluation.
Okay, UAU. You and your salmon photo. Going for all S ranks and missions? We'll see. I did, in my original playthrough, I got most of the S ranks, I want to say. I just don't know if I ever went back to finish it. Like, they are overall very doable. Because they're mostly just, like, time checks, if I remember right. Time and HPM, yeah. Goodbye.
Target destroyed.
But then again, I know
Well done.
they've hit back at the beginning of the game. They've hit a lot of the really strong weapon setups that people use to kill things very, very fast. I don't know if how hard they got hit in comparison to some of the other setups. In comparison to how far they got buffed. Like, I know the double shotgun is still absurd, the 2 Zimmermans. I don't know how strong 2 stun needles and minigun is still. Minigun spam is still good? Nice. Yeah, because those 2 in particular were just like, at the beginning of the game, it was like, yeah, you should just pick one of these 2 and just use that. Should buy a new chest at some point here. Oh, the Fermeza's in. Okay, it looks like this one is just basically a straight upgrade to what we have. And I'll paint this more off screen later. Zimmermans are just still stupid strong. Yep. Yeah, Zimmermans are just kind of like, no matter how many times you end up hitting them, they're still gonna be just due to how stagger works in the game. They're just still gonna be absurd. Like, your stagger payoff is so important.
Evaluation program, number 23.
And they generate it like no one's business.
Evaluation.
Hey, Swinburne.
Guidance. Call sign, V7 Swinburne.
I do love his like just color scheme he's got going on.
Commencing evaluation.
The Black Ops color. All right, here we go. I'll get my AC painted off screen before we do this next time. I just want to try and get through the end of chapter 2 today since it's fairly short. You can only hold that shield for so long, Swyburn. I didn't equip the new rocket launcher. That was my bad. Got him. Oh, he has the stun baton. That's cute. I never knew that. There we go.
Target destroyed. This concludes E-rank evaluation.
Going fast makes me feel alive. Alright. Now we can pick up a few more upgrades. Nice, 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 nice. Incoming calm.
Congratulations. We are glad to oversee all mine.
Thank you, Allmind. You exist for all mercenaries. Alright, let's go into our OS tuning here. We don't really need most of these, funnily enough. We'll get the weapon bay. Just because that's useful. We're gonna get a repair kit, optimization, and then energy weapons output. Alright. Oh, this one's going to be a problem. So the issue with this mission is that this mission has like the highest concentration of enemies that you really get early on. So a lot of different weapons will just straight up run out of ammo by the end of it. This is also like the biggest one we're going to have tonight. This is going to take a little while because I have to get all of the secret stuff that's hidden in this mission, which there is a good amount of. If I remember, this is also one of the missions that changes on like every single New Game Plus cycle, which is cool.
As for how to cross the Alien Ocean, this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the
Or it might not change on every single one. There might be a new mission that gets added. I can't quite remember. It's on this map.
Grid 086 is occupied by the Dozers, outlaws who treat coral like a drug. It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call
Yeah.
RAD.
RAD.
For a perilous journey. I'll be here to support you, Raven.
Alright. Time to meet the dudes.
Let me handle getting us into the grid. I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems, and manipulating them too.
Thank you, Air. This level is really cool, admittedly. I do enjoy the grid. This is probably one of my favorite overall zones. Just because it's really fun to explore. There's a lot of nooks and crannies, and they hide a lot of stuff in it. And they reuse it very smartly for later missions. Like, it's kind of absurd how big this zone is. Alright. Hey, we need to be ammo conservative because we're using rocket launchers. Alright. There we go. Whee! Hey, Rami.
You think you can just waltz straight in here?
Yes.
Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to Invincible Rummy to show our guest a good time.
The problem with a lot of like mini boss and boss encounters in this level is that there are low ceilings on all of them. I can't believe he managed to dodge that.
Me and Mad Stuff can't be beat.
Unfortunately, your kit kind of sucks, dude. You've got like the shitty RAD shotgun and and the punch, and that's it. I appreciate that Rummy is worried about Mad Stomp and not himself.
R&D loves a good welcome party. Come on in, and let's get acquainted.
The quickest way will actually be just to go up to the top here, which we are allowed to do. And I think the first set of items to pick up is in the next zone. I don't think there was one down here, but I can check real quick. It's not a big deal. Would have been like around here, I think, and I'm not seeing anything. All right. Up it is. Oh, hey, Droidicas.
Kept us waiting, tourist.
Problem solved.
You're no slouch, are you?
Nope. Huh. You're moving around a lot, little guy. I don't know why I thought that would work. Alright, first one is in here. That's right. It's directly behind you. And there are 3 in here. And 1 in the final stretch. Funny ass fucking rocket launcher. Alright, first one. First thing we gotta pick up is inside of this pipe with the lava falling down on your head. Video record, the collector's last words. A video record extracted from a wreck, an AC that infiltrated grid 086, appears to have received by an RAD welcoming party. Let's not do anything hasty. I'm no one, okay? Just a lowly debt collector. I didn't know this was your turf, I swear. The guy I'm after, he's a tricky one. He could be hiding anywhere in the grid by now. No, please. You don't have to kill me. Alright, and we will give the follow-up to that in a minute, but we gotta come down here because there's the next chest. And we don't need to stick down there for the rest of them. So, he was not lying. If you go into the second pipe, and this is probably the most bullshit hidden secret in the game, the only other one that's even close is the moonlight. Fall all the way down this pit and come in here. At the end of the hall, you can see the third hidden chest, but if you scan, you can see a graded by all minds C rank unaware guy. And he is a pain in the ass. Even though we already fought him in the arena, because this area is much worse. The funny part is he only fights you because he thinks you're the debt collector. Yeah, see? He borrowed a bunch of money. He borrowed a shit ton of money with no intention to return it and invested all of it in his AC, which is why it's painted so bright and pretty. And then he hid down here where he thought it would be safe. It's really funny. Alright, up we go. Luckily, getting around in here is very, very easy with tetrapod legs. Nope.
Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Yep.
One repair kit remaining.
Wow. I did not need to do that to that poor guy. Alright, last one. Woo. And you a little tricky guy. Last one is above us and around this corner, along with two more rated by all mine guys.
Left-hand ammunition, 30%.
At least I thought it was. It's around here somewhere. That's the all mine guys. Oh, is it was it over on the left side? It's around here somewhere. I remember there being one on the upper floors. It might be at the end of this segment instead that I was thinking of. Yeah, there it is. There we go. So, you get a fun little bit of dialogue here that is optional if you see this above and you shoot one of them.
Oh, you noticed the fireworks I left for you. You're a smart cookie, aren't you?
And you do want to jump down for the rest of them. Because Carlo will blow up all her own guys with them. Alright. And that'll solve that. Alright.
Alright, tourist. That's enough. You've made your point. I surrender. It's just not worth the losses. Come on, I'll let you through. Up along now.
Let's see what she has up her sleeve.
Shoot. And make sure you stop here. Alright, we should be able to do this with the kit we have, because this fight kind of gets turned off if you spend a good amount of time in the air.
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that.
You can see him in there. It's time to fight the gaping dragon.
Too bad this was goodbye.
Anyway. So we need to land to shoot missiles in here due to how low the roofs are. So whenever it does a big sweep, drop down, fire off a volley, and go back up. There we go. And this guy, because he does not have shields, does have an, like, inordinate amount of HP. And it takes a while. He also is armored, like, everywhere except up here up on top. There we go. But yeah, no, if you have tetrapod legs for this, you can just kind of turn the entire fight off. Because he's all sweeps.
Left hand ammunition at 50%. Right hand ammunition. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Like, yeah, the boss fight is, like, trivialized. He just can't do anything about it. Like, at all. There he goes. Nice and easy on that one.
Enough, tourist. It's been miserable knowing you, but I guess playing nice is a smart choice here.
I give up.
Go up top, right?
For real this time.
Show you the way.
I swear.
Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
All the dead pilots and MTs was acceptable, but you blew up my big boss fight. So come on in. Homewrecker head, Homewrecker body, Homewrecker arms, Homewrecker legs. Get yourself the EXS legs. Hey, Mind Alpha legs. Those ones are cool. The mindset in general is real neat. Although my favorite is the mind gamma head. The visor part idea behind it is really cool.
We've received a job from RAD's leader, Carla. This could just be another one of her traps. But after the impression you left on her last time, I think it's unlikely. Let's take a look at the briefing.
Let's see. We're probably just going to buy both miniguns here, I think. Just so that we have the option. So we have the snail head now. Alright. Let's head on in. Eliminate the Dozer faction. This is a really quick mission.
My favorite little tourist.
It's kind of absurd how fast this one goes.
About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. You see, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got
Oopsies.
rival dozers muscling in.
I wonder who that could have been.
It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around and snapping at our heels. They're dull company, tourist. One thing, though. They're using RADMTs, hot from the black market. They might be a pack of dumb animals, but at least they know quality workmanship. Anyway, you know the score. You made this mess, now you get to clean it up. Well, technically, I'm asking you to make a whole new mess. Whatever. You know what to do. Now get out there.
Got it. I'll kill him. I'll kill them all. Not a single one will live when I'm done with them. That's the job, and that's what I'll do.
We shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
Yeah, the real thing I'm worried about isn't Sea Spider here. It's actually getting to Sea Spider. Because there's a couple things you have to pick up, and there's no guarantee you'll get them.
They're already moving in, Raven. Let's handle them.
Hey, we got an AC! Never seen one like that before. Must have got a sweet deal from Carla.
Send in the punchers and kickers!
When did those hit the black market? They look like Valscarnics, but with enhanced firepower and maneuverability.
Anyway, they're all dead.
Clean as a whistle. Moving on, tourist. Enemies detected. Unmark their location. Figured you could handle this on your own, so I called off my MTs.
Yeah.
About time we got some maintenance anyhow.
Look, fellas, we got company!
And it ain't dumbass Rummy. That one of RAD's newbies?
Oof. That was a good solid hit.
This one is on you for taking out Rummy. You would have kept watch at least.
2 repair kits remaining.
Anyway, we're done.
Confirmed. Coyote 4 cylinder. Looks like it's over.
That mission is so funny.
For the job. And now, it's my turn to help you.
Like, there's nothing there. You just blow it out of the water and they're done in like 20 seconds. Hi, Carla.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. I see you're heading for the cargo launcher now. Not a bad idea, I'll give you that. Keep heading for the ice field.
I don't like that you started picking fights with my friend while I was gone. I wasn't gonna show you that mission, 621. Alright. Yeah, let's just sort it with what we got. So there is a couple of documents as well as some all mine marked targets we have to take out here at the beginning of the mission. And then we have to cross the death field, which sucks. It's not good. I've never been good at dodging the lasers. Or she's really, really, really old. Yeah. But it's so wild that chapter 2 is 3 missions long and one of them is nothing. Thank you, Ire. I'm sorry that the first mission of the game is killing you and extincting your entire race and killing every single person within several planets of us.
Lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one. This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything.
Okay.
A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
Dead. Alright, so quickest way to do this.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
You don't have to worry about these guys at all. Run over here. And grab this. Comms record. Dozer chatter. Comms recorded extracted from our wreck. Appears to be a leftover log of chatter between allies. Want to hear something wild? Turns out those big shots at the PCA who run the satellites take their orders from an AI. They're working for a computer, man. Ha. Guess you're right. Then again, we're not too different there, huh? Yeah, but at least Chatty follows the boss's orders. Suppose he's programmed that way. So the PCA is entirely run by an AI. Okay. So the next one, we're going to follow this road. And you want to cut through this little spot in here in order to avoid one of the lasers that frequently goes around here. And pick this up. Image data, STV Sketch 2. A sketch by STV, a masked battlefield artist said to be one of the last artists to dedicate his career to the art of hand-drawn portraits. His work commands a high value among collectors in the know. STV notes, the woman there is the one in charge. She's the smartest of the bunch. Have I seen her somewhere else before? So there's your first look at what Carla looks like. And as I said, there is a annoying ass pain of a satellite here. We do not want to trigger those just yet, because we are not going to have much of a choice about it. There is an easier way to do this, which is if you come under the satellite here. You can save yourself some time for a little bit. You can only do this if you're running this board. And we're safe. You can only do that if you're running this gear. Motherfucker. Right at the end point where they can't target you anymore. I hate those things. Alright, and we're safe. The rest of this is just a normal mission.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors. That's what I like to see.
Alright,
Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
time for Spider. Bring me my fridge full of ammo. Alright, here we go.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That, tourist, is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
I wasn't high enough there. Wow, I am playing messy as hell right now.
Mad scientist, tourist. The fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. Even dirty work survived.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
So the important thing for this fight is recognizing when to be in the air and on the ground. If you're doing it this way. Another good way is just to kind of be underneath it for most of the fight. In which case it kind of shits its pants during phase 1 and doesn't know what to do.
It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
Now, this could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
Taking major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
And that's basically the fight. We're more or less done here. Yep. I can't really make a comparison like with Balteus, where I was like, oh, that's really hard. He definitely takes more damage than he used to. But that's one where once you figure out how to fight him, the fight is just really easy.
That was quite the show, tourist. How about we get back on track?
Goodbye, Sea Spider.
Container. I'll operate the launcher from here.
Like, at launch, Balteus could still get you, even if you learned how to do the fight. Just because of how bullshit some of that tracking was. Sea Spider is a bit easier in that regard, although I would recommend tank or quadruped legs for that one.
By the way, tourist,
There we go.
your Walter
Sorry, he keeps sending you on stupid ass suicide missions.
Oh, and one more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right?
Here we go.
No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece.
Wow.
Your luck changes.
Bum, 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 bum. Time to get launched across the fucking sea with no protection except for the container we're in and our robot.
You see it too, don't you?
Yeah.
The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon.
And you hear the voices of the scub coral. I hope they don't turn into big squids and try and kill us.
The coral. It's here, in this desolate place.
There we go. Chapter 2 is so short. I say it's chapter 3 will be like probably a stream on its own, honestly.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621. Good. I'm done tying up loose ends.
Yay!
Arquebus found their own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual.
I love that it's just like, yeah, you broke through. Arquebus likely just bought their way through. Balaam's just gonna take the same stupid suicidal route you did.
R23, call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. D-rank virtual
Ah, okay, we'll take care of the arena fights before we end off for the night, I think.
to the middle ranks. We invite you to further hone your technique.
Raven,
Yeah.
I was looking into the arena, and I discovered something you might
Oh,
not
yes,
know.
online is now available.
It's
That's
a
right.
network service that was labeled Nest,
Nest.
with no obvious clues about its purpose. From what I can tell, it's a special mercenary support program, encrypted and kept secret.
Mm-hmm.
I'll install the back door, so you'll have no trouble getting in as you please.
That's nice. Okay. Nest is now available. New parts are now available. The Scudder. The Etsujin. There's old Zimmy. Sweet 16. The Majestic. The Therapist. GUA2 Pulse Gun. I mean, yeah. I'm not a big, like Zimmerman guy, but I mean, like, why would I not buy the Zimmermans? We now get the upgraded version of the launcher. The Basho head is here. think we actually want to get the Natchster arms. Because it'll lower our load limit a bit. But our load limit isn't an issue right now, but it drastically raises our firearm specialization. And there's the wheelchair. I don't know if I'm going to be using the wheelchair this run, but we might. Mule. All right. Lowers our defenses a bit for a massive increase to recoil control and... No, that's Wrecker. There it is. Lowers our defenses for a massive increase in firearm specialization. I hadn't actually checked mine alpha. Bipedal legs develop all mine for model ACs, designed as part of a research project to extend human sensory capabilities, with numerous optimizations to create an AC that to the pilot feels like an extension of the body. Better jump height, jump distance is the same. Your defenses all go up, but massive decrease to attitude stability. All right. Get the tank. Head back into the arena. And let's take these guys out before the end of the night here. Send all of them directly to hell. Ask no questions. I wonder if this guy could be part of the Red Guns. Wow, G3. He's a, like, heavy-duty tetrapod. That's interesting. He got me, but he didn't have time to take advantage of it. There he goes.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Wow. Arena. Ring Freddy is next. Oh man, we're almost to punching Iguazu in the dick repeatedly. Let's go.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 21. Rank D.
Ah yes, double songbirds and 2 missile containers in the wheelchair
Subject AC.
with high specialization. Okay.
Ring Freddy. Commencing evaluation.
He's the ring finger.
Activating combat mode.
Let's go. Bro's got immediately dumpstered. You can really see the difference in speed on display here. Like the wheelchair is absurdly fast compared to what I'm running. And that's post wheelchair nerfs.
Well done.
Next one. VV Hawkins, AC reconfigure. Fifth squad leader of the Vespers, Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. Like Swinburne, Hawkins is a member of Generation 7. Lost a great deal of many colleagues and subordinates. The progress of science in revolutionizing the surgery. However, he has reached a certain peace with their sacrifices, knowing that his generation of surgery is far safer than those of the past. Free of the loss of humanity inflicted on the Coral Technology generations, or the grisly accidents of the intern generation. Alright. You're still gonna explode in a simulation like everyone else.
Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 20. Rank D.
Man, they really needed more
Subject AC.
more tank and quadruped legs.
Hawkins. Commencing evaluation.
Like I know they added one quadruped leg in a patch at some point. But man, only having like 4 is crazy. Got him. Nice try, dude.
Target destroyed.
Drive, drive, drive.
Well done.
Oh yeah, we're getting some real OS chips coming in now. Well, let me spin these and make myself a little stronger so I can punch Iguazu in the dick easier. Get those repair kits up nice and early. Yeah.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 9.
Hi, Iguazu. Yeah.
Subject AC. Headbringer. Call sign. Gun 5. Iguazu.
Hi, 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 hi. How's it going?
Main system activating combat mode.
Got him. Gotta get a bit closer on this one. He's very good at split-second dodges, actually, compared to the other guys we fought. Unfortunately, that's about all he's got going for him.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Kill. Hey, who was the last one for this batch? Rokumonsen. Wandering independent mercenary who shelters with the Rubicon Liberation Front. Well versed in long lost classical theater, he has a particular interest in ninjas and kabuki, relics of the past, that he learned of from Japanese immigrant culture are now heavily influenced in his eccentric style. Once, when Rokumonsen was on the brink of starvation, he was rescued by Z, who offered him food and shelter. Ever since that day, he has been the sworn enemy of those who would do her and her comrades harm. Well, she's dead. I killed her. For no reason. I didn't even have to. I just wanted the ticket.
Arena combat aptitude evaluation program.
This guy might be a little bit of a problem.
Final evaluation.
We'll see. He can do a lot of damage really fast if you're not careful.
Shinobi. Call sign. Roku Monsen. Commencing evaluation.
As long as we can bait him into trying to follow us from the melee and just shoot him in the head with the rocket, we should be fine. We got him to waste his armor early. That's what I'm talking about as a problem.
AP at 50%.
Caught him. He has another use of it.
At 30%.
Ah, there you go. Like I said. He's scary, but if you can bait him when trying to go in, you can land a solid heavy shot.
Includes D rank evaluation.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, that's one of the few scary guys you get at mid-level. Because he can just go. Alright. All done with that. Let's invest some of these OS chips before we head out for the night.
Incoming.
We hope that our aid has helped. All Might exists for all.
For all mercenaries. No, we don't need that yet. Grab another energy weapon output and a second assault armor. Okay. That is going to be it for tonight, I think. Just because chapter 3 is probably going to be a stream on its own. And that'll be sometime next week, I think. For now, I got a couple people to thank. So I'll see you again on our little chat screen, our little side podium here. And that's going to be it for the main stage tonight. Okay. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's showing. I sure did. It's always a fun time to revisit this game. It's been a real long time, so I'm glad to see any of the rust basically evaporated instantly. That said, we got a couple of people to thank tonight. So, thank you to Samantha Casas, Clownman18, and Carnus Star for following and joining up with the Theater of the First. I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're deep in the back half of Dark Souls now, so we'll be checking out either the Duke's Archives or Lost Izalith tomorrow, I think, and we'll see where we go from there. This we will continue to slot in for now since Dark Souls is almost over. At least until we get into October. Once we get into October, if you have been with the Fear of the First for some time, you know that we do our traditional Halloween playthroughs, which is where we play a bunch of scarier games and more horror-oriented stuff for the month. So I look forward to seeing Signalis come back, since that was kind of on the back burner a little bit for Dark Souls, as well as a couple of other little surprises that I hope you'll enjoy in the future. With that, that's going to be curtains for us here at the Theater of the First tonight. Take care of yourselves, and sweet dreams, everyone. Bye-bye.